Thanks for joining me today. If you are not familiar with me, my name is Lisa. I share tips and strategies to help you with your online business using automation and duplication. My marketing business has a focus on developing strong relationships, and my clients are entrepreneurs who want to stand out from their competitors and manage their reputations and legacies. So an online business will attract different people from all over the world who have different demands and behaviors. With the right boundaries, you can run a healthy business while keeping yourself healthy as well. So first, what can happen if you don't set boundaries for your online business? So setting boundaries allows you to structure your business so that you can do your best work. By setting expectations and boundaries, you are being proactive, which prevents problems. From my own experience, I've come to realize that there will be negative consequences of running an online business without setting boundaries. No one enjoys being taken advantage of or losing money. And there's some other side effects that can happen. One, you can experience burnout. You experience burnout when you become physically and mentally overwhelmed because of customer demands as you're struggling to meet deadlines. It's an unpleasant experience for anyone, but thankfully, you can avoid burnout by setting boundaries. You don't want to spend the majority of your waking hours feeling depressed. If you hate your job, dread your work, if you're not getting any satisfaction out of what you're doing, it can take a serious toll on your life. Secondly, poor customer experience. So without boundaries, entrepreneurs tend to accept more business than they can handle and at times will bend over backwards. Subsequently, they get frustrated and you could disappoint your customers by not meeting deadlines. So you want to provide the service they need without them micromanaging you. And keep in mind that not everyone out there is your ideal client. You should find your target market. Identifying your clients makes it easy to study their buying behavior. And then loss of revenue. So a dissatisfied customer is one who feels a business didn't provide a product or service they expected. Dealing with difficult customers can be challenging. Unhappy customers are not going to be returning customers. So let's talk about setting some boundaries that boost your business. Number one, define limits. Define what you can or cannot do running the business. So for example, you can decide to accept a particular number of orders daily. Set your own expectations early and consistently. Keep the client informed and hold your ground. When you decide what boundaries you have that are important to you, you are making good decisions. So a client who doesn't like your boundaries may be better served by someone else. Secondly, communicate your boundaries. So it's a good idea to ensure your customers understand the boundaries that you've set for your online business. Send out emails or call your customers, explain your limits, and most importantly, allow your customers to ask questions. Your customers will respect the boundaries you've set when they understand the conditions and terms that apply. Over-communication leaves no room for confusion. So for example, you set a pricing structure. Let your customer know that these are your clear prices, they're fixed. That way, they're not going to try negotiating a lower price or asking you to sell at a loss. And then lastly, most importantly, create a daily routine. So the internet gives you the ability to run your business around the clock. And since there's no geographical boundaries, there are no specific hours of operation allowing you to produce income while you sleep. So for that reason, it's important to create a daily routine. With a well thought out strategy, your access to the entire world is a good thing. When you respect your routine, your customers and leads will respect your time. A powerful morning routine sets the tone for the day. It gives you a fresh start for winning the day. It can be easy to start your day with a few healthy habits when you take on that mindset. And then don't forget a night routine. A night routine has several advantages. A bedtime routine prepares you for the next day. By prioritizing tomorrow's to-do list, it not only gives you a head start to the morning, but makes room for fewer things to stress over as you try to fall asleep. By creating your DMO, you're putting yourself in a position to succeed for the day. Setting boundaries for yourself is a great way to avoid losing your passion, which can happen if you're always stressed. Aim to be flexible and make changes when necessary. Reward yourself by acknowledging your own efforts. Healthy boundaries make us feel good. If you don't feel good about yourself, you may want to take a look at the boundaries you're setting with yourself and others so that you can be at your greatest potential every single day. With that, Thanks for joining me today. I hope you found value with what I shared. For more useful information like this, subscribe to my email series. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.